Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to be covering Hercules. Now, he made his very first appearance in comics in The Young Allies, issue number 16, that was released in June of 1945. His complete name is Hercules Panhelleneos, having the birth name of Alcaeus, and then being renamed Heracles, which he would later change himself to Hercules, also going by the shorthand alias Herc. And this Olympian god of strength stands 6 feet 5 inches tall and weighs 325 pounds, having blue eyes and brown hair. Now, Hercules is the Olympian and human hybrid son of the All-Father Zeus and human mother Alcmena. And due to this unique physiology, as well as briefly being nurtured by the divine breast milk of the goddess Hera, which further enhanced his abilities, Hercules has various superhuman abilities that basically revolve around his vast superhuman strength, being hands down the physically strongest of all the living Olympians, with only his father Zeus possibly getting close to rivaling this raw might. It's been said that his strength is potentially unlimited, although it is clearly noted that the Hulk is stronger. That being said, Hercules has used techniques that are very similar to our big green giant, being able to leap great distances as well as cause shockwaves from clapping his hands or stomping his feet. Now, to really drive this point home, we cannot underestimate his strength, because when it's been combined with his Greek wrestling and boxing skills, he's been shown to nearly equal the Hulk in strength during unarmed combat, as well as having experienced overpowering the Sentry and Ares. Not to mention his multiple victories over Thor during their countless battles over the years. Hercules also naturally has low-level superhuman speed, reflexes, and agility, while having vast stamina and durability. Matter of fact, there's very few weapons that can harm him, but if you do happen to injure him, he does have a low-level regenerative healing factor just like all the other Olympians, despite being somewhat affected by extremely high levels of very toxic substances. And to top this all off, Hercules, just like the rest of his Olympian brethren, is a functional immortal, being thousands of years old and not having aged one bit since he reached adulthood. The only thing I would consider a true weakness for Hercules is that he can enter into a state of extreme rage, being overwhelmed due to manipulation, pain, or just through his own anger, and getting to the point that he can't distinguish his friends from his enemies, as well as hallucination from real life. So as you can see, he's a very imposing figure, especially when he's walking towards you with his favorite weapon, his golden mace. Now, this demigod has been extremely powerful from a very young age, displaying amazing feats of strength since being a toddler all the way through teenage years and into adulthood. But Hercules is best known for completing his 12 labors, which he carried out to prove to his father Zeus that he was worthy of immortality. However, during the course of completing these labors, he would make several new enemies, including the god of war Ares, the god of the underworld Pluto, aka Hades, and the giant son of Titan named Typhon. But when you have that much strength, things tend to go your way. Now, his fame would grow all throughout Olympus, being known as the Prince of Power, and also loving the thrill of battle. Almost comically, he truly believes that it's a great honor to fight him, and therefore often bestows this great gift on friends and foes alike. Matter of fact, if he thinks you're worthy or sturdy enough to handle it, he'll often greet you with a powerful haymaker punch to the face instead of a handshake, which Thor Odinson knows about quite well. These two have actually had their differences, but in modern days, they've become quite the buddies. Matter of fact, during a modern excursion that Hercules took to Earth to renew his acquaintance with the Asgardian, he would stumble into unknowingly signing a contract that would make him Pluto's slave. But lucky for him, his sparring buddy Thor would rescue him from this scenario, with Herc then returning to Olympus until the Enchantress cast a spell on him and sent him to attack the Avengers. This mystically induced rage would soon be quelled though, and he would later join the team when Zeus temporarily exiled him to Earth. Hercules would have various different adventures during this time, even joining Thor on a journey to the far end of the galaxy where they battled the Destroyer, Firelord, and Ego the Living Planet. Hercules would even go ahead and take on the new 12 labors, which was a little more modernized and marvelized version of his old 12 labors. This guy would stay busy, not only helping out the Avengers, but also going on to join certain teams like the LA-based Champions and the Defenders. And he'd also be well known for fighting with the Resistance during Marvel